I was at a strip mall going to Whole Foods, and I noticed a man directly in front of me on a stairwell, kind of off to the side in this little alcove as I approached the strip mall. And as I was getting closer to him, he threw his hand up and nodded to me. I ignored him. I didn't recognize him. So I kept walking, and as I got closer to him, around the corner of where he was standing, there's another opening on the side with a wall that has a vacant space. So when I got to that wall, I looked inside that vacant space where he was standing, and I recognized him from the streets. So I just casually threw my hand up at him and kept walking. I didn't recognize him at first because he was wearing a mustache and he had a different look in his face. The man looked sane. Let me give you a brief description of this person. He has a reputation on the transit system of making a lot of commotion and creating a lot of havoc and trouble in the transit system. He clearly has mental health issues, but when I saw him in that alcove, he looked like a brand new man. And something came over me. I felt really good, and it felt warm in my heart to see somebody that was so disturbed to actually have a new look, which means his energy had shifted. His energy had changed. And so I'm thinking, either he's on medication now, or it's just a general energy change. I mean, the energy is shifting and it's changing and creating change within everybody. And I started thinking that I'm noticing, and I've been noticing for the past few years now, a subtle change in consciousness in many of these homeless people. Not all of them, of course, but many of them. Their consciousness is being stimulated, and they interact with each other and others in a more civil manner than I've ever seen. And then I started to recall in my memory some people that weren't homeless, making a comment like, I am feeling the best I have ever felt in my life these days. And that's because of the energy and the awakening consciousness that they're experiencing. But in the same breath, they would say, but that worries me because I'm losing my muse. I'm losing contact with the person that I used to be, which got me to where I'm at today. And that makes me nervous. So I realize, in spite of the renewed view of life that people that are awakening, experiencing, many of them are kind of unsettled about feeling that way because they still see life as this struggle and this heaviness that they have to carry to survive. Rightfully so. And again, this is from my perspective. I'm no authority. Energy is being reconfigured and redefined. The Creator, through the efforts of humanity, is creating a new world for humans to exist. The old way of existing, no matter how productive we thought it was, how beneficial it was to our lives, it's no longer compatible with humanity. And a new road is on the horizon for all of us. We all will have a place in this new world once it arrives. Personally, I believe no one will be left out. Not even the most stubborn and resilient of human beings will be left out. in my opinion. And in this new space, there is no room for the old muse and the old destructive means that we have gotten so used to and accustomed to believing that we can't live without. There's no room for that. There won't be any room for that in this new space that we're creating for ourselves. Are we there yet? No, we're not. But we will get there. And I believe we all should take solace in knowing that we all are changing to be better human beings. And when in doubt, just take a good look within yourself and recognize how far you have come.